I would hit it.
Let's see, feminists and the sexualization of Muslim women, which is what we started with, which is bad. Let's see, discussing the interview, race and TW.
The interview.
Sorry, race. and TW.
See, they're jumping up now. See, now that's 45 minutes. Is feminism and sexualization. And now this one is an hour.
You know what? Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, though. Look at the numbers. This was 547. And then when they got a longer one, they realized that people liked it, so they went longer.
So now they're jumping up.
They got 1,000.
So now we're getting closer to an hour now.
Now they're over in the next one.
Now they're over in that one.
And they go down again.
And they go. So now they're realizing.
They're starting to see the numbers.
But also they're starting to realize, this is a podcast. We can talk for as long or as short as we want.
But that's what we did. We did the same thing. If you look at our original episodes, we were like 30 minutes. We were like
30. That was as long as the conversation went.
Right, but that's probably
we weren't like, it has to be a half hour. We're just
that's
true.
Because we didn't do part twos or stuff like that.
Right.
All right, so let's see what else. Race and TW. What is TW? You know what that is?
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Okay.
So discussing the interview, race, and trigger warning, sexual probably assault.
Okay.
Or abuse.
Yeah, let's see what that is. Just since we're already reading it, why not? Yeah.
Assault.
You nailed it. Okay. Because you're a creep. Okay, let's go to the next one.
It can only be two things.
I didn't have it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No,
I've read the first.
You're the one that's irate about this.
I am irate about this. They stole our
I
wrote this song.
I understand.
I wrote the goddamn song.
I put in a lot of work and money into this podcast to see their numbers like this and ours not.
And I wrote the goddamn
Trust
song.
me, I get it.
How did we even get here? Because I swear I don't recognize shit here. That's my I wrote that shit. I know. You're fucking ridiculous. Trust me. I know. I'm wearing the goddamn headphones. I can hear it. Stop drinking, nigga. You're done. Put this shit up here. Let's see. The system works against us. How did we get here? I can't believe that's the title. Social media, the influences on relationships. To be perfectly honest with you, I think there's a girl again. The crossover episode would be crazy, and she's in this one too. Crossover episode would be crazy with them because the differences of personality types, oh my gosh. This shit would make for riveting listening.
The middle of where they are versus where we are, and because we've been in entertainment and we've done this thing, we'd
be able to balance it.
We'll balance it out and come to a middle consensus
for sure because we've done this.
If we collab with them,
yeah, we've definitely done this.
So we wouldn't be at our 10.
No. But my 10 is less than yours anyway.
But we bring them up from their
calm. They're very calm.
4.
It would be interesting. I don't think they would cross over with us, but I think it would be interesting.
Oh, they'll never cross over with us.
They wouldn't do it.
In the first 30 seconds, we've said more than enough for them to hate us.
I didn't say anything.
You said everything.
I said Shorty was fine.
You said everything.
I said she was fine.
In the first 30 seconds, you said everything.
They stole our name.
You were the first one that was talking.
I said they stole our name, and I said Shorty was fine. That's all I said. I said she is fine, though. That's it. That's all I said. Yeah, she's in a lot more of these later episodes.
Okay, she took a break.
Yeah, see, she got her hair all pulled back right here. That's her again. Now I can recognize her because I've seen her in a couple screenshots. But
okay, Madonna, she's more than a guest.
Madonna Horror Complex and Who Is Wifey?
Yes.
They got some topics. I mean, so they had a stretch where they were hitting like high thousands for a minute here. Mm-hmm. And let's see, that was 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. So they're dropping consistently, I guess. They drop a couple a month. Mm-hmm. 1 month. This dropped to 4. I see Palestine and media censorship, so that's why it's political topic.
That might be a YouTube thing because that's a
political topic.
That's
so they
a political
try to
topic, and YouTube hates political topics.
They do.
That aren't
so then
done
they go back
by
up.
Legacy media.
Right. So then they go back up discussing blue therapy and solving your something. Share the love for your life, or share the love of your life, and be single forever, or be single forever. That's interesting. That's actually a pretty interesting topic. I feel like we've kind of done that.
Polyamory discussion.
Yeah, no.
Essentially.
That would be interesting from them. I would actually be intrigued by that conversation from them because we've done it. We've definitely done that. But I think it would be interesting listening to Muslim women discuss that because
they do come from a completely
different culture.
Different, but also in some aspects similar.
Depending on who the person is. Like for you, that would be similar. Not
for
me.
To an extent.
Yeah. Or be single forever. That's kind of the concept I have in my head all the time. Let me see. Madonna Horror Complex, I read that one, or Who Is Wifey, Mid-20s Crisis.
We discussed that.
We did. Pretty Privilege, pretty sure we've discussed that as well. Marriage and Expectations.
Is their newest one from 2 weeks ago.
We need to cross this over somehow. This has got to happen. I've got to make this happen.
I mean, I'm going to tag them. We're talking about them.
We've been talking about them a lot.
They're going to get tagged.
We've been talking about them a lot.
They're going to get tagged.
Let's see if they talk back.
These are clips. I'm gonna tag them.
Let's see if they talk back. It's going to be great. I don't know. I just feel like it's honestly. I feel like it would be an interesting crossover after the initial shock of them stealing our name, which is very frustrating. Thanks, sir. I'm gonna just take one off the top here. Yeah, after the initial shock of them completely just stealing the shit out of our name. Minus the
year later.
A year afterwards, by the way. We're definitely the first ones.
An entire ass year later.
I don't know if this is interesting for everybody else.
Whole ass trip around the sun.
Honestly, I don't know if this is interesting for the podcast listeners, but I think people that know us would understand why this is so interesting.
What's interesting to me is how much more
animated I am about this.
Animated and irate you are
about this
than I am. Now maybe it's because I saw them already,
right?
But I didn't think too much about them. Like I saw them months ago.
I typed in our shit and that popped up.
I didn't think too much about them. I didn't look into the numbers.
Yeah, I heard how calm you
I
said
didn't
it.
do anything like that. Okay, it's another name. Somebody else got them. Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw it the first time and was like, they'll go away.
No.
Like I wasn't gadfly. I wasn't thinking anything of it. Now, however, looking at these numbers now, but also understanding how the internet works. I get how the internet works. They're girls. They're pretty.
They're women. God damn it! Stop saying girls. They're grown ass women.
They're women. They're pretty. They're gonna get more views than us.
They should. But here's the thing.
Just off of that alone. Now, part of me.
Mm-hmm. They even stole the way we put our titles together. You see the little "How do we even get there" line that I told you about on social media?
Yes.
It took a while, because look, back here, they still weren't doing it. They really been watching us.
Yeah, listen.
What if they really knew? What if they really knew about our shit? I'd be so pissed. And that would make me mad for real. Then I would actually be mad. Like, what?
How much you want to bet if we actually watched the first episode, they talked about, there's this other podcast that almost had the name that we wanted to have.
I'm going to go watch all these. I'm going to watch them all.
Don't!
By next week.
Don't watch them.
all of them.
You're going to give them more views. Just copy the video onto your laptop. You'll get a YouTube.
I don't mind giving them views.
Get a YouTube video.
Just like you guys shouldn't mind giving us views, because we would happily take your ears and your eyes.
Hell yeah.
So listen, watch. Also, how did we get here? That's so annoying. What? How y'all gonna do that? Listen, how do we get here? This is how did we even get here?
How do we even get here?
This is Brent and Trey.
Because I swear,
I don't recognize shit here. Okay? This is crazy. This is like the Spider-Man meme. We're pointing at each other. Like, this has got to be the most different set of podcasts that have that exact topic.
However, we've talked about halfway serious shit.
We have,
and actual serious shit.
We have moments
fairly
where we
recently,
talk about
fairly recently,
a couple episodes ago. We have moments where we talk about deep. That's why I know we can cross over with them, because we can talk about anything. We can talk about anything.
We go off the chain, and recently I've definitely gone off the chain.
Which is the point?
Over the last couple months.
Which is the point? That's the whole point. How do we even get here? That's why we named it what we named it, and then it just happened to fit a line that I had from a song on top of it. It was perfect.
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.